Welcome to your Hacker News audiobook. Today's top 1 stories with comments generated on August 20th, 2025. Let's begin. Story number 1. Title: Agents.md, Open Format for Guiding Coding Agents. By Guntley. 343 points. 151 comments. Link: Agents.md. Article content: Why Agents.md? README.md files are for humans. Quick starts, project descriptions, and contribution guidelines. Agents.md complements this by containing the extra, sometimes detailed context coding agents need, build steps, tests, and conventions that might clutter a README or aren't relevant to human contributors. We intentionally kept it separate to give agents a clear, predictable place for instructions, keep READMEs concise and focused on human contributors, provide precise, agent-focused guidance that complements existing README and docs, rather than introducing another proprietary file. We chose a name and format that could work for anyone if you're building or using coding agents and find this helpful. Feel free to adopt it. Agents.md works across many agents. Your agent definitions are compatible with a growing ecosystem of AI coding agents and tools. From OpenAI, from Google examples, view 20k plus examples on GitHub. How to use Agents.md. 1. Add agents. MD. Create an Agents.md file at the root of the repository. Most coding agents can even scaffold one for you if you ask nicely. Point 2. Cover what matters. Add sections that help an agent work effectively with your project. Popular choices: project overview, build and test commands, code style guidelines, testing instructions, security considerations. 3. Add extra instructions, commit messages or pull request guidelines, security gotchas, large datasets, deployment steps. Anything you'd tell a new teammate belongs here. 2.4. Large monorepo. Use nested Agents.md files for subprojects. Place another Agents.md inside each package. Agents automatically read the nearest file in the directory tree, so the closest one takes precedence and every subproject can ship tailored instructions. For example, at time of writing, the main OpenAI repo has 88 Agents.md files. About Agents.md emerged from collaborative efforts across the AI software development ecosystem, including OpenAI Codex, AMP, Jules from Google, Cursor, and Factory. We're committed to helping maintain and evolve this as an open format that benefits the entire developer community, regardless of which coding agent you use. Fakare. Their required fields. What if instructions conflict? Will the agent run testing commands found in Agents.md automatically? Can I update it later? How do I migrate existing docs to Agents.md? Comments section. 2. Top-level comments. Comment 1. By Charles W. This should have been in Agents with an index.md for tiny, throwaway projects. A monolithic MD file is fine. A folder allows more complex projects to use just enough hierarchy to provide structure. With index.md as the entry point along with top-level universal guidance, it can include an organization guide, easily maintained with the help of LLMs. Index.md, auth.md, performance.md, code_quality, data_layer, testing, etc. In my experience, this works loads better than the one giant file method. It lets LLMs, agents add relevant context without wasting tokens on unrelated context, reduces noise, improves response accuracy, and is easier to maintain for both humans and LLMs alike, ideally with a better name than agents like codebots or context. This comment has 2 replies. Reply by Skybrian. Except not hidden. Why do people want to hide important files and directories, particularly documentation tradition? I guess But it's an anti-pattern that makes everything more opaque. Maybe robot_docs. This comment has two replies. Reply by animal_spirits. It's so it doesn't clash with any project that actually has a functional _agents directory. This comment has one replies. Reply by Globular Toast. Another reason to use a src directory for the actual source code. Reply by Nafanth. It is files that are meant to be read by software, not humans. From my point of view, this seems like a prime candidate for a hidden directory. Reply by P1 Nikon. I've been trying to keep my baked-in LLM instructions to a terse approximately 100-line file. Mostly headered sections with 5 or so bullet points each covering basic expectations for architecture, test mocking, approach to large changes, etc. I can see why for some projects that wouldn't be enough, but I feel like it covers everything for most of mine. Comment 2 by Blinky Mach 12. We're in a transition phase today where agents need special guidance to understand a codebase that go beyond what humans need. Before long, I don't think they will. I think we should focus on our own project documentation being comprehensive. E.g., the contents of this agents.md are appropriate to live somewhere in our documentation. But we should always write for humans. The LLM's whole shtick is that it can read and comprehend our writing. So let's architect for it at that level. This comment has one replies. Reply by TPTACEK. It's not just understanding the codebase. It's also stylistic things, like use this assert library to write tests, or never write comments, or use structured logging. It's just as useful, more so even, on fresh projects without much code. That concludes today's Hacker News audiobook. Thank you for listening.